The Taliban's ban on women's education has been a stark reminder of the regime's blatant disregard for human rights, but a recent statement from a senior official offers a glimmer of hope. Sher Abbas Stanikzai, a senior member of Afghan Taliban and the country's deputy minister of foreign affairs, has called for the end of the ban on education for Afghan women and girls, stating that there is no excuse for denying them their right to education, and the move also contradicts Islamic laws. The Taliban government has barred females from education after 6th grade. Last September, there were reports authorities had also stopped medical training and courses for women. However, authorities have yet to confirm the medical training ban. Sher Abbas Stanikzai's public rebuke of government policy comes amid persistent international calls for the Taliban to permit girls' education in secondary schools and beyond. Speaking in Khost, a province near the Pakistan border and about 150 kilometers southeast of Kabul, at a religious school ceremony, Stanikzai urged schools and universities for girls to reopen and added there was no reason to deny education to women and girls.
The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever has 2 or 3 wives and does not maintain justice among them will be resurrected on the day of judgment in a state where half of their body will be paralyzed. Today we are being unjust to 20 million people, girls and women, out of a population of 40 million. Will we not face the same condition on the day of judgment, with all of us paralyzed? We have deprived women of their rights, no inheritance, no right to choose their husbands, giving them away as compensation in disputes, not allowing them education, not letting them enter mosques, closing the doors of universities and schools for them, and even barring them from attending religious seminaries. Are we truly following Sharia? The entire world today criticizes us for these issues, and this is the very problem they have with us. However, the path we are on is not one dictated by Sharia. It is our personal attitude, not Sharia's directive. We request Islamic Emirates leaders to open the doors of knowledge."
Stanikzai's statement is a clarion call to the international community to continue pressuring the Taliban to reverse the ban. The Taliban's ban on women's education is a major obstacle to the regime's recognition by the international community. Countries like Russia and India have been developing diplomatic connections with the Afghan authorities, but they must not turn a blind eye to the regime's human rights abuses. The United Nations has stated that recognition of the Taliban government is unlikely, while restrictions on women's education, employment, and movement persist. It's time for the international community to stand firm and demand that the Taliban respect the fundamental rights of Afghan women and girls. Stanikzai's statement is a beacon of hope in a sea of despair. It's a reminder that even within the Taliban, there are voices of reason and compassion. The international community must seize this opportunity to push for change and demand that the Taliban respect the fundamental human rights of Afghan women and girls. The future of Afghanistan depends strongly on it. Let us know your thoughts on the Taliban's ban on education for women and girls. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.